Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
All right, let's get straight to it. Allegedly, Sporty Face and Munchie B has quit No Jumper. A lot of people say that No Jumper is over with without these two. We seen multiple people leave No Jumper, and No Jumper has continued to be one of the #1 shows out here in Southern California. So far, they doing good, better than a lot of channels on here. So I don't think they over with. I think there's somebody else that's waiting in the shadows to take their place. Munchie B was good at podcasting. Sporty Face was good at podcasting. We had 4 extras who left. We had a lot of people. It's a lot of people that was good over there. But will these guys be replaced? I think so. I think ATM Richie might be a good co-host over there. I think Demon Time Exotics, and I think King Peel. I think them three guys have the personality to fit right in over there and keep it going. But Munchie B and Sporty Face, if they are quitting No Jumper, that's going to be a big loss because a lot of people enjoyed the Tuesday show. Since the little J Hood incident with Sporty Face, that might have sparked this conversation. We did see Munchie B and J Hood had a issue in the past. I believe they sat down and got past that. But what made Munchie B leave the show, I don't know. This won't be Munchie B first time leaving it. He left the last time when we seen Adam kick the chair. And Munchie B quit, but he came back. So I don't know, man. They might leave today, come back tomorrow. We're going to go over here and see what Sporty Face talking about, and then we'll get to some Munchie B later on. But let's see why Sporty Face is leaving. What's this title? Sporty Face quit No Jumper. Let's go check it out.
What's going on, YouTube? What's going on with my good subs, man? What's going on with my good people out there, man? What's going on with all my good people out there? If you ain't already liked and commented and subscribed to my page, I appreciate it if you do that. If you do so now, man. Right now, we over 14,000 subscribers. Like I said before in all my videos, we on our quest to 20,000. So I appreciate everybody that got me here thus far. You know what I'm saying? I encourage you guys to continue to support me, you know what I'm saying, on my quest. And also, you know what I'm saying, just a dope podcaster out here that's trying to make it, you know what I'm saying, and make a difference. And also, you know what I'm saying, just come with different perspectives in life. So, yeah, whether the support is love or hate, I appreciate it all. But again, you know me, I don't like to keep y'all waiting. Y'all see the title. And today, right now, man, unfortunately, I come to y'all with, I wouldn't say bad news, but, you know, probably disappointing news to all my No Jumper fans, my No Jumper subscribers, and the No Jumper family. You know, I will no longer be a part of the No Jumper platform. I will no longer be a part of the news or the team or the Tuesday show or just anything that No Jumper has going on right now. I just won't be a part of it. I wasn't fired. I wasn't asked to, you know, to step down. I don't want to say step down or, you know what I'm saying, told that I would be replaced or anything like this. I'm taking this on my own accord.
All right. So there you have it. And I don't think that, me personally, I clown Sporty Face a lot. I just be doing my reactions, man. But I do get on here and have fun and crack jokes. But I think if he say he quit, he gonna quit. I don't think he gonna come back. I believe that Sporty Face, outside of No Jumper, we have seen him do stuff for the community. And I don't think that a squabble, a fade, whatever happened the other day would be the reason for him quitting. I think it's deeper than that. And I think whatever he's doing outside of No Jumper, this might interfere the negativity that's going on with him supposedly, you know, getting out of his character, about to get down. See, Sporty Face, he been to jail before. And he probably realized, wait a minute, hold up, this gonna land me back in prison if anything go wrong up there. I don't knock them. I don't knock them from handling their business. Like, man, if they got to get down, like I say, nobody is unaliving each other. That's cool. You can always bounce back from a squabble. That ain't nothing, win, lose, or draw, as long as you get down. That's how I go. But I think that like I say, I don't think Sporty Face, if he say he's not gonna go back, he's not gonna go back. Let's finish, see what he talking about.
You know, I'm doing this on my own, and to be honest, sleep didn't come easy for me last night. I thought about it, you know, I tossed and turned, and I'm kind of proud of my decision, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, it was a hard decision, but at the end of the day, it was an easy decision for me. And I just feel like whenever you in the workplace, whenever you in the work environment, it should feel like work. And I feel like the Tuesday show, I would say as of recently, you know, the Tuesday shows has become, you know, more like the streets, you know, than anything, you know. And when I took on the job as a Tuesday show, you know, I just wanted to pod. Like, it was a mission and a goal of mine to sit down with on camera with a A-Tray gangster, which is Young and Hefe, and Inglewood Family Blood, which is Munchie B. I did that, accomplished that, and I feel like we broke records. You know what I'm saying? It was,
yeah, I definitely did that. To have an Inglewood Family, an A-Tray gangster in the neighborhood on there, y'all definitely did that. Now, when he say no jumpers, it felt like the streets, that's because basically what he's saying is J Hood is there. Now, J Hood defend Whack 100. Munchie B and Sporty Face don't get along with Whack 100. And by these two feeling like we not going to be able to say what we want to say because we're going to have to get down with this dude every time we speak on him. And if you're a real street cat, you're not about to keep going for that. You know, once or twice we get down, but we're not about to keep getting down because you taking up. It will eventually lead to somebody getting hurt bad. Somebody will get hurt bad because it's like, man, if I can't come here and do my job, every time I got to do my job, I'm going to get called out for a fade. Not that I'm scared of the fade. I don't want to take nobody's life or somebody take my life, because it would come to that. Ain't nobody about to keep on getting down. Like, what are we doing here? We making money, or we here to prove that we gangsters? You got to get the bread, man. And I believe that this is the reason why, like he just said, it doesn't feel like work. And it all boils down to the guy in charge up top. It got to be rule set. You got to know, wait a minute, homie, this been my bread and butter. You new to the show. So I'm going to have to go ahead and let you go before I let my two hitters go. My two hitters that been making me this bread, I'm going to keep them. You got to go, or you got to simmer this down. I can't have this interfering with my bread. Let's get back to it.
It was definitely something epic. Of course, you know, obviously that dynamic is no longer right now. Young and Hefe is currently locked up for something that he did not do or wasn't involved in whatsoever. But that dynamic, it just isn't there anymore, and I feel like it's kind of obvious and stuff like that. But what I will say is, you know, I got into the podcasting world. I got into podcasting to get out of the streets, to leave the streets alone. And, you know, most people know me. I'm an advocate for, you know, the reduction of gang violence and things like that. You know, I'm a community intervention worker myself. So, yeah, I just feel like right now, like it's just bad timing. Like, you know, what I have going on in my life, my endeavors and the perception that I want on myself, and also my name, image, and likeness. It's like, I won't say necessarily it's taken away from that, but it's definitely going in a different direction. You know, in a different direction, meaning that that's not my day to day, but, you know, that's where everybody, you know, and that's the lane that everybody categorize categorizing me in. So I just I made the decision early this morning that I'm just done, bro. I'm done. But I will be lying if I didn't say that the No Jumper platform helped me a tremendous lot, tremendous in my, my small podcasting career. It definitely did. It definitely catapulted me. It got me, more of a household name, if I wasn't on there. But like I said, I feel like I've been getting better as a podcaster. I'd have my, my mess ups up there, my trials and tribulations, but I feel like for the overall, I really turned into something, man. So I just want to shout out to all the No Jumper fans and stuff like that, the people who be rooting for me on there.
All right, let me say this, man. One thing about doing this, whatever you call this, podcasting, whatever, reaction videos, whatever you call this stuff, I can honestly say the dudes that was in the streets, once they get a hold of this side of the game and start making money and doing this, you ain't got to go out there and hustle. This is a good side hustle right here. This is a good side hustle. You get in tune with this. You start buying equipment. You start buying microphones. You start buying cameras. You start buying lights. You buy PCs, whatever you're using to record on. You start taking this stuff serious. And it's a passion. Even though people say, man, y'all talking about this, talking about that, man, you will eventually grow out of that as well. You will transition into something bigger than even this. But it do take you out the streets because you ain't got time to be in the streets. You gonna rather be in front of your camera making money. Who wants to be in the streets, in the way, taking a chance of getting arrested, pull over, getting popped on, when you could be right here making money and watching everybody else on the streets on the same computer that you do your work on? Can't beat it. Only time you should be in the streets is to take a fine female out and put that hump in her back like a Halloween cat. Let's get back to it.
Be in the comments, that be in the chat, man. The don't-knows that they be looking for, that tune in just to see Sporty Face, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Continue to support them as well. I have my own channel, but just right now, that's not the direction that I want to be in right now. The current cast, I feel like just the chemistry not there, So and then only that, like again, like I said, it's the work environment. Like, I should never have to come to work and have to worry about, catching the case, and that's what almost happened yesterday. If I'm always been by myself, but I'm never by myself, and that's what almost happened, and I just thank God, that it didn't happen, that, yeah, bro, I don't like being in situations like that, as far as like to me, like weird stuff, bro, like, unnecessary stuff, like it just weird, bro. Like, again, like I said, I'm gonna touch on another video what actually happened, with me and Jay Hood and what's going on, what actually happened. And after we went outside. But right now, I'm just coming in, to let all you guys know, all my fans, all my supporters and all that I would no longer be on the No Jumper platform, the Tuesday show, the news, nothing. I just can't be fake, bro. And I feel like I'll be faking it if I went up there, to try to do the news or try to do the Tuesday show, with something that I'm not comfortable with. You get what I'm saying? So again, like I said, work is work. When I get up there, man, I'm positive, I'm productive, and I push peace and prosperity. And, in a work environment, again, like, it's supposed to feel like work. Like, again, like, I left the streets to try to pursue something in podcasting.
All right, let me stop right here. You got to stop saying, when I'm by myself, I'm not by myself. What that mean when you say, if you know, you better stop saying that before some people say, hey, Avida, what that mean? You're going to find yourself in some trouble. You keep saying that. People with common sense gonna put two and two together. Either he got somebody out there waiting on him, or like you say, I'm by myself. You better stop saying that. That's the wrong word. Just say I'm never slipping. I'm never lacking. Start saying stuff like that, man. You're gonna find yourself by yourself. If you know what that means. Stop saying that, man. Let's get back to it.
Entertainment of whatever you want to call it. I feel like it's like, and that's no shot. That's no shot to there. You know what I'm saying? To be fair, we do talk about street politics and all that, but it was like when it was me, Ant, and Munchie up there, the three street dudes, we all had an agreement in unbeknownst to the, to the public, we all kept it respectful for the most part, and we had that chemistry. That to me, the chemistry is no longer the end. I just feel like, man, the time has come, and my small no jumper career, man, has run its course. I appreciate it. Definitely very, very, very appreciative, of the opportunity. I'm open and honest about that. Adam was one of the first ones, to give me a shot on a big platform, so that for that, I'm forever grateful. But just right now, I feel like it's just not aligning. It's just not aligning what I want for myself, right now, in the direction that I want to go into. So again, man, shout out to all my No Jumper fam, man. And to be fair, man, I ain't had no problem with nobody at No Jumper. The No Jumper family, everybody, bro, like they been nothing but good to me. Like in the workplace, to me is very professional, very friendly, very family. Like we all shoot this, shoot the S. We all, clown each other and stuff like that, inside jokes or whatever case is. So I feel like I've never been mistreated up there. I feel like I was always welcome in there. It's just now that, it's a shift. It's a shift in different dynamics in a room.
Just say it. Just say, because of this cat is here, I don't want to work around him. I don't want to work with him. If you would have said, just say it, and Adam might say, you know what, let me get his ass up. You got to go. You ain't brunk me no paper up in here yet. We'll see you later, man. You got it. Nice working with you, man. I wish you best on your journey, but you got to get up out of here, man. Let the dough split you with hit you with a good Lord split you, man. Got to get up out of here. They made you, man, Sporty Face and Hefe and Munchie B, they made numbers pop over there, man. They content on that Tuesday show was doing numbers, man. You don't want to break that up, man.
That's, to me, like, personally, like, yeah, that's just not me, man. And again, like I said, man, I left the streets to podcast. If I want to, if I want to go catch cases, murder cases, and, attempted murder cases, or whatever the case is, man, I could do that. I could do that in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I could just do that in the streets, man. And I will say, like, when certain plays, like, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like when certain plays happen, or you put in a situation, it's like, hold on, bro. Like niggas trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga put me in a trick bag, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and the dude ratting on Honey, like, he's showing his hand, like, the whole time. He's showing his hand, he telling his hand the whole time. That's why I'm like, bro, like anything that you throw at me, like, bro, I'm ready for it, bro. Like, I'm literally ready for it. I just don't speak about it. Everybody know me, like, man, Sporty Face, he stay on deck. I stay on deck. I'm alone, but I'm never alone. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I don't know why people, but even, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like even to, you know what I'm saying, with Adam, you know what I'm saying, as a boss, as a leader, if you don't get a hold to things, you know what I'm saying, things can get out of hand.
That's what we said earlier. The supervisor, the boss, got to be able to correct the problem before the problem even starts. He got to see them. Everything can't be content when you making bread off this stuff. When you making money, hey, man, he can't stop the show in the middle of the show because he got bills to pay. Y'all over there keeping them lights on. But for show, he could say, man, you got to leave. We're going to have to ask you to leave. because we can't have our host leaving, quitting. We can't do that. But a lot of people is going to applaud Sporty Face for leaving. They're going to applaud Munchie B for leaving, because a lot of people don't like it over. They don't like the show. A lot of people like the show. So they're going to applaud him for leaving. But after this, then what? What's next? What you going to do next that's going to top your presence at No Jumper? You're going to have to really work this channel. You're going to have to link with other people, somebody, to create content. Because No Jumper got those subscribers over there. They got the eyes on you. So, we're going to see how this work out.
And that's what almost happened yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Things did get out here, but it almost happened yesterday. Like, if you potting up there, like your workspace, that's supposed to be sacred, bro. That's supposed to be sacred. Everybody should feel safe. Not saying that I didn't feel safe, but I'm just saying you're supposed to be safe. Everybody's supposed to be treated equally and fairly, which I'm pretty sure everybody up there is. I never see no misconduct or mistreatment, but I'm just saying though, bro, certain things are not supposed to happen in the workplace. And but that's a pod. That's a pod. You know what I'm saying? That's a pod, and that's the dynamic of the pod. And shout out to them, because that's what make it very successful. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got a necessarily problem how the direction of the pod is going. It's just like me per se. Like, I'm talking about specifically my situation. It's like when you see somebody trying to run a play on somebody, you see somebody like trying to, I don't want to say set somebody up, but you see the alley hoop, and you don't do nothing to intervene. That start to make me feel like you win on it, bro. Like, when you say something, or when you throw, you know what I'm saying, when you throw little, you know what I'm saying, throw little shots or throw little fire, it's like, bro, nigga ain't gonna have to play in my face. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, basically saying you instigating. You instigating all this stuff. Are you in on it? Because it's starting to seem like you in on it. That's what the Sporty Face is saying. Like, man, it's all you instigating this stuff, man. But it had been times where y'all all done been there instigating other scenarios. That's what I'm saying. Once you involve yourself in something, you can't turn against it, because now it's against you, when everybody didn't play parts in other people when running the same content. Now that it hit your doorstep, it's like you pointed out, but it had been times where situations like this been going on and everybody seen it. And y'all was along with the plays or along with the content. Whether you know it was a play or not, it wasn't this same energy towards when it was towards other people. Now that it hits you, now that you see, like, man, wait a minute, man. Now the plays that or the content we were running on everybody else is now getting ran on me. All right, let's get back to this.
And the nigga appreciate the opportunity, but at the end of the day, it's like, nigga, I appreciate the opportunity, but like, nigga, everybody, I'm open about it. I got a real job, bro. Outside of No Jumper, I got my own platform, but I got a real job. I have no shame in my game about saying that I'm a hard working man. I go to work every day. You know what I'm saying? I got kids to provide for. So, you know what I'm saying? I got kids that I'm responsible for. In that situation yesterday, it just had me like,
could have took you away from your kids if it would have went all bad.
You looking for a moment, you worried about going viral, and I'm about to make the news. And I don't like that for myself, you know what I'm saying? And I don't like that for that young brother either, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, it's overall. But like, again, like I said, I got another video coming. Make sure y'all check that out, man. You know what I'm saying? I actually go into depth about this, but I'm just letting y'all know again, man. Apologize to all the fans, everybody who's supporting me up there, looking forward to me being up there, man. But I will no longer be a part of it. It's not no play. It's not no nothing. I'm dead serious, bro. I would no longer be a part of the No Jumper platform, man. Again, I appreciate the opportunity. I can't never say I was mistreated. None of that, man. You know what I'm saying? I had all good funds, good times up there. But at the end of the day, it's like, I feel like as a leader, you know what I'm saying, you can't be partaking, you know what I'm saying, in the buffoonery, especially when you see like this real street stuff, like this really turning into something.
Right. You got two real street dudes up there from the streets And neither one of them could turn it down on camera on live. You know you can't go back to your section, or how they gonna look at you if you turn it down. You got to do something, and that's a situation that a street cat don't want to be in. You shouldn't be in that situation. Was like, man, come on, man, because if you punk out, they gonna agree on you. You got to go all the way through with it. And the supervisor got to understand the workers that he have working with him. You don't have squares. You got real dudes that come from these backgrounds, regardless what these squares on the internet talking about. These dudes that came from real sections. The probably them put work in at one point in their life. Really, however they is today might not been the same dudes they was a couple of years ago. These dudes probably was in the streets handling business at one point. They just on the show trying to change their life and get a couple of dollars, but you got to understand who you have working with you. You might as well get you some studio gangsters, some dudes who look the part and talk the talk, but they really not in the streets. Get you some studio gangsters.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you antagonizing somebody, and yeah, a lot of that shit ain't. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with a lot of that shit, bro. I don't mess with a lot of it, bro. I don't mess with a lot of it, bro. I just don't. And I'll be lying if I say I didn't feel a certain type of way.
All right, we're going to get up out of here, man. This is Sporty Face, man, and he quits no jumper, man. This is his page right here, Sporty Face. Let's get over there. That's his channel. Y'all can go over there and check out the rest of his videos and, support that channel as well as all the other channels. But anyway, man, what do y'all think? Do y'all think no jumper going to last? Y'all think it's the end of it? Or do y'all think that some old guys is going to come over there and continue to keep the flame lit? Keep the lights on over there. What do y'all think, man? What do y'all think about Adam? Do y'all think that Adam should have controlled this situation better and going forward? Should he take this in consideration of the guys that he's bringing over there, that he's hiring? And if you got street dudes up in the building, you got to have rules set. And if they can't abide by the rules, then they got to get up and leave. But if it's going to be a drama show, because that's all it is right now, it's just full of drama, full of content. And ain't nothing wrong with drama. Drama sells. But you can't put people at risk and allow it to happen and allow it to goes on. When you see it, you got to stop that, man, because you'll lose everything. Somebody get unalived in that parking lot, that's going to be the end of the show. Or somebody get unalived in that building, it's going to be end of the show. So don't risk your livelihood and your paper, man. All of y'all got to use your heads over there and think, man. Y'all all on a live stream. There's no need to try to get over there and prove no points and show out and play tough guy. None of that, because you on a live stream. You can go out there and get out with somebody, knock them out. They hit their head on the back of the ground and never wake up again. It'll be over. Y'all think it's a squabble, but a squabble could lead to a homicide. You can knock somebody out, like I say, bust their head, they never wake up again. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.